Welcome back to the Page Turner YouTube channel, my friends. It's always a pleasure to have you here with us. Today, we're diving into a right corker of a book, 13 Things Mentally Strong People Do by Morin. This book is a treasure trove of wisdom and practical advice. It's a fascinating deep dive into the minds of the resilient, those who bounce back from anything. Imagine having the mental fortitude to face any challenge head-on. Now, we've all hit a bump or two in the road, haven't we? Those moments when life throws a curveball and we feel stuck. Life can be a right old pickle sometimes. It can feel like we're wandering through a maze with no clear exit in sight. But this book is like a roadmap to navigate those tricky bits. It offers strategies to build mental strength and resilience. So, put the kettle on, settle in, and let's unravel the secrets of the mentally strong together. We'll explore each chapter and uncover the gems of wisdom it holds. Make sure to stick around till the end, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful videos. Your support means the world to us and helps us bring you more great content.
Right then, Chapter 1. And Amy wastes no time in laying down the law. She's got that no-nonsense attitude, and it's clear she means business. Mentally strong people, you see, they don't wallow in self-pity. They don't sit around feeling sorry for themselves no matter what life throws at them. Oh no, they're far too busy taking charge, taking responsibility for their actions, for their lives. They know that their destiny is in their own hands. It's like that time I accidentally wore 2 different shoes on telly. Can you imagine the embarrassment? A right royal clangor it was. Everyone noticed and I felt my cheeks burning. But did I crumble? Did I dissolve into a puddle of shame? Absolutely not. Well, after a good chuckle, of course not. We all had a laugh about it and then we moved on. We all make mistakes, but it's how we pick ourselves up that counts, isn't it? It's about resilience and bouncing back. Mentally strong people, they own their slip-ups, learn from them, and then they move on. They don't let a mistake define them. They're like those little bouncy balls. You chuck them at the wall, and they just keep coming back, full of beans. No matter how hard they hit, they rebound. And that's what we're aiming for, isn't it? That inner bounce, that ability to recover quickly and keep going no matter what. Chapter 2. And things are getting juicy. We're diving deep into the realm of emotions and how to master them. Amy reckons mentally strong folks, they're masters of their own emotions. They don't just react, they respond thoughtfully. They don't let others control their feelings, oh no. They break free from the puppet strings of external influences. They're like those majestic oak trees weathering any storm. No matter how fierce the wind, they stand tall and firm. Imagine someone cutting you off in traffic, the absolute cheek. It's a scenario we all know too well. Now you could let that anger bubble up, ruin your whole day. You could stew in frustration, letting it fester. But our mentally strong friend, they take a deep breath, maybe give a little chuckle at the absurdity of it all and carry on with their day. They choose peace over chaos. It's about not giving away your power, you see, holding on to your inner strength and not letting trivial things shake you. Your emotions, they're your own precious things. They are the essence of who you are. Don't let anyone rent space in your head unless they're paying good vibes. Guard your mind and heart fiercely, only allowing positivity to flourish. Change. It's as inevitable as a soggy bottom on a bake-off technical. But fear not, my dears, because in Chapter 3, Amy tells us that mentally strong people, they don't just accept change, they embrace it. They're like chameleons, adapting to their surroundings, always evolving. Remember when we switched from the old set to the new one? Big changes, lots of nerves. But you know what? It was a chance for a fresh start, a new chapter. And look at us now, comfy as ever. Change can be daunting, but it's also an opportunity for growth, for reinvention. So let's channel our inner chameleon and face those changes head on. Chapter 4, and Amy's on a roll. This time it's all about focusing on what we can control. Because let's be honest, there's a lot in life that's beyond our pay grade, isn't there? The weather, the news, who wins strictly, trying to control everything is like herding cats, utterly exhausting and utterly pointless. Mentally strong people, they know this. They focus their energy on what they can influence, their own actions, their own thoughts. It's like making a cuppa. You can't control how hot the water gets, but you can choose the perfect tea bag, the right amount of milk. It's about focusing on your own little corner of the world. Chapter 5, and Amy's giving us permission to be ourselves. Because guess what? You can't please everyone all the time. It's like trying to make a cup of tea that everyone will love. Impossible. Mentally strong people, they know this. They're not afraid to set boundaries, to say no to things they don't want to do. They'd rather be liked for who they are, not who they pretend to be. It's like that time Madonna came on the show and she asked for only Pink M and Ms. Now, I love Madonna, but I had to put my foot down. We're all about inclusivity here, all colors of the rainbow. Chapter 6. And it's time to be a bit daring. Amy says mentally strong people, they're not afraid of a little risk-taking as long as it's calculated, of course. They know that sometimes you have to step outside your comfort zone to achieve great things. It's like that time I decided to interview Cher. Terrifying? Absolutely. But also one of the best experiences of my life. Of course, not all risks pay off, but that's all right. It's about learning from those experiences, dusting yourself off and cracking on. Chapter 7. The past is history, darling. Chapter 7, and Amy's taking us on a trip down memory lane. But not for too long, mind you, because mentally strong people, they don't dwell on the past. They know it's gone, vanished like a magician's rabbit. We all have regrets, cringe-worthy moments we wish we could erase. But dwelling on them is like watching a bad reality show on repeat. It's just not productive. Learn from those experiences by all means, but then let them go. The past is a foreign country, they do things differently there. Chapter 8. Learn from your mistakes or else. Chapter 8, and it's time for a bit of tough love. Amy's clear on this: one mentally strong people, they don't make the same mistake twice. They're like those fancy coffee machines, constantly learning, constantly improving. We've all been there, haven't we? Putting our foot in it, making a right royal mess of things. But it's what we do next that counts. Do we wallow? Or do we analyze what went wrong, adjust our approach, and try again? Remember, my dears, mistakes are proof that you're trying. Chapter 9. Celebrate others' success, don't hate. Chapter 9. And Amy's tackling the green-eyed monster envy. Mentally strong people, they don't begrudge others their success, oh no. They're far too busy celebrating their own achievements and cheering on their mates. It's like when your best mate wins the lottery. You're thrilled for them, aren't you? You might even get a few quid out of it, that's the spirit. Remember, someone else's success doesn't diminish your own. There's plenty of room at the top for everyone. Chapter 10. And it's time to channel our inner Winston Churchill. Mentally strong people, they don't give up easily. They're like those inflatable punching bags. You knock them down, they just pop right back up. Life's going to throw some right hooks at you, it's inevitable. But it's how you handle those blows that defines you. Do you stay down for the count? Or do you get back in the ring, stronger and more determined than ever? Remember, failure is just a stepping stone to success, or so I've heard. Chapter 11. And it's time to embrace the joys of solitude. Mentally strong people, they're not afraid to spend time alone. In fact, they relish it. It's their chance to recharge their batteries, to reflect, to reconnect with themselves. It's like having a long hot bath after a stressful day, pure bliss. You don't need anyone else, just you and your thoughts, and maybe a rubber ducky. So don't be afraid to schedule in some me time, it's good for the soul. Chapter 12, and Amy's giving us a much-needed dose of reality. Mentally strong people, they know that the world doesn't owe them anything. They're not entitled, they're not expecting handouts. They're grafters, they're strivers, they're go-getters. They know that success is earned, not given. It's like that saying, the harder I work, the luckier I get. So put in the effort, my dears, and you'll reap the rewards. Chapter 13, and we've reached the final chapter. Amy's parting wisdom? Patience, my dears, patience. Mentally strong people, they understand that good things take time. They're not expecting overnight success, they're in it for the long haul. It's like growing a magnificent beard. You can't just glue some hair on your chin and expect miracles. It takes time, it takes dedication, it takes the right beard oil. So be patient, my dears, and trust that the universe will deliver.
And there you have it, my dears, 13 things mentally strong people do. I do hope you've enjoyed our little journey into the minds of the resilient. Remember, building mental strength Takes time and effort, but it's a worthwhile endeavor. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share and subscribe to the Page Turner YouTube channel for more great content. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to practice my resilience. I hear there's a sale on beard oil.